Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is a Monday, June 30th, 2025. Say goodbye to June. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Link is in the link tree. Link tree is always in the description box. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that you don't need to take on. We're going to use the Broken Mirror Oracle cards. I got this off Amazon last year, year before. I don't know. $15, maybe. Keep in mind, too, that they often change. Like, the front of the cards looks like the box, but they often change what's on the cards, what's on the box, but it's still the same deck, if that makes sense. I've already noticed that a couple times, especially with these kind of decks, because they're kind of like, I don't want to say they're like generic, but they're kind of generic, you know? It doesn't make them bad. They're just, you know. It's like somebody probably makes them, sells them for 2 years, and then changes the cover and then remarkets them. We got 2 on the table. 3 on the table. 4 on the table. 4. 5 on the table. 6 on the table. Eek! We're doing 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. What is that picture? Oh, it's 2 people kissing. I'm like, what is that picture? It's like all dark and then there's light behind it. It looked like water. I don't know. I am half blind, so give me a break. Last shuffle, last shuffle, last shuffle. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. We got 7 with bottom of the deck. Let's look at these bad boys. We've got conflict resolution. Desire. Desire. I don't know why I said it like that. Reconciliation. I was picturing like one of those old ladies, like, high value. Secretive. Oh, man. Toxic love. And then bottom of the deck, egg on their face. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. Someone wants to come in for some type of reconciliation. I'm going to say this is a sexual scenario, a past lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse even. I mean, take how it resonates for you. Whoever this person is, they know that they're going to have to make compromises. They're going to have to apologize for some reason. There's three. So it says conflict resolution. It says compromising, which, yeah, making amends, apologizing, something like that. Positive outcome. The positive outcome depends on two people, right? This person and you, if this is you. But yeah, this person knows that they're going to have to make some type of compromise and they want to make some type of apology. Whoever this is someone. They had some kind of feeling for you, some type of, I just heard in the gut kind of feeling. Like, like when you get punched in the gut, kind of like life just kind of jabs you. It's like this person had this feeling. I just heard from the moment when. So like when you first met, maybe like from the first jump, like they got this feeling when they looked at you. This person has a lot of sex related thoughts about you. This person recognizes that you're high value. The Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Like there's something about you that stands out from the rest. So typically sometimes we project, right? Male, female, good, bad, whatever. This person thinks that you're secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. They think you're mysterious. I'm not seeing like hiding information, and I'm not seeing like they think you're sneaky. Like they think you're mysterious. It kind of gives the vibes, and don't be offended when I say this, it kind of gives the vibes of like maybe the two of you were like friends with benefits or casual in the past. Or maybe you were friends and you had like a one-nighter and then it was like discombobulating, so you kind of fell off from each other. And now this person wants to come back. Because it gives off like they didn't know you as well as they thought they knew you. So again, like maybe a friend situation that went sexual, or just a friends with benefits, right? Because a friends with benefits wouldn't really know you. Not typically. Ooh. Sorry, I got a little excited there for a second. It's funny though, because they think you're secretive. They think that you're mysterious. The thing is when you two were together, or again, if you were more like friends, they were probably more secretive. They were probably more mysterious. Again, it's more like projection. Like they're really sneaky, mysterious, hiding information, secretive, but they're kind of putting it onto you. And I don't even really think it's like, I don't think it's really a bad thing. I just heard the tables have turned. So it's kind of like where this person thought of you that way in the past. Now you're going to think of them, or vice versa. because it's kind of meant to be like a wake up call, right? Or like an opportunity for enlightenment, for healing, because at this stage in the game, depending on how old you are, depending on how, what you've been through in life and that kind of thing. And again, if you're healing or not, if you're healing, you should be able to tell when you're projecting. I don't know if anybody ever really thinks about this. I think about stuff like this all the time because I take my healing very seriously. I just do. And I kind of have like that OCD about me, right? I used to be like a neat freak, y'all. Like I used to keep everything clean, everything had its place, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, everything still has its place, but my table is like disgustingly dusty, and I could give two shits. Like I don't care. And all my little rocks kind of move out of place because the train is just down the street down there, so I think we kind of get like the plus I move my table and stuff moves around, right? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes I don't notice stuff for like days, weeks, and then I notice it and I'm like, "Oh, I have my bell, which I usually ring before I start a reading, before I start the video and after. I don't usually do it on camera for you guys, but this is my little bell. I have another one in my room that's even smaller. Um, I just picked it off of Amazon because I liked what was on there. Um, it was out of place over here on my little chest. I have this little chest on my table, and it was out of place. It wasn't in the right spot, and I didn't notice it for days. And then I'm like, "What is the bell doing there?" And then I'm like, eh. And I also find as I get older, I want less clutter. I used to love to be surrounded by like my shit. Like okay, I have a ton of crystals sitting here on the table. So like 23, 24, 27, 29, 29 crystals here. I got some crystals over here on my dresser. Um, I had more than that before. I put some away. I hid some away. I gave some away. I was like, here, you want a cool crystal? Take it. Anyway, my whole point is, as somebody that continuously heals and is going to be healing until the day I croak, I'm constantly evaluating myself. And I can tell when I project. Like I might not realize like right away, right? Like as it's happening. But if I think about what happened throughout the day, I'll be like, "Oh, that wasn't so great." I evaluate myself. I look at myself. I judge myself because the next time I'm put in a situation similar, I don't want to do the same thing. I don't want to make the same mistakes. I want to learn from my healing. Does that make sense? Like, I want to continuously learn. I don't want to just go through, the next 30 years of my life and be like, oh, yeah, I'm healing. I'm healing. So whatever happens, happens. Like, I actually want to look at things and be like, okay, am I actually healing? Am I going backwards? Am I doing the same thing over and over and over again and telling myself I'm healing and I'm really not healing? Because if I don't want anybody projecting onto me, why would I project onto someone else? Right? And like I said, as we get older and we know what these words are, this terminology, you're going to be honest with yourself and realize like you're projecting, or are you just going to like hide that under the rug with, the past 50 years of your life? Because then that's not healing. And sometimes, again, sometimes people aren't really open to the idea of judging your healing journey, continuously judging like your role in this world, you know? So some people don't notice, but you're projecting, right? I'm projecting. Like sometimes it happens. In the past, you might have looked at this as a toxic love, drama, addictions, love, hate, relationship. This is the one that the picture is funny. I couldn't tell that that was two people smooching. I thought that was water. I I don't know. I thought it was water. I can't help it. Just give me a break. give me give me a break. If this was like a friends with benefits, maybe it was just like too much drama for you or for them or for both of you. And if this was like I said, like maybe a friendship that kind of had you had like a one nighter and then the two of you fell out of touch because it was like traumatizing, right? You didn't know how to handle it. It would give off like drama, yes, but like love hate. You know, I love you because you're my best friend, but oh my God, we slept together. Like I hate myself, right? You know, it's kind of like oh, I just destroyed our friendship because we slept together. I mean, it takes two to tango, but in the moment, you sometimes don't think about that. So in the past, you might have looked at this as toxic. Now, this person coming back around wanting a reconciliation, you're going to be like, so what was that in the past? You know, you're going to reevaluate, you're going to dissect, you're going to think about it. Because I don't think when this person comes in for this reconciliation, I don't think you're going to have an answer prepared. I think you're going to be a little surprised. And again, this person knows that they have to compromise with this conflict resolution. I think you're wise enough to recognize that you're probably going to have to compromise some, right? I think you're wise enough to realize that if they're looking for some type of forgiveness and they want to make an apology, you might need to technically do the same. It depends on the circumstances, but I'm just saying. Because I'm kind of picturing like this person coming in and then you having like this epiphany, like saying, okay, you want to like get together, you want to try to have a relationship, you're interested in me. Okay, can I think about this? Like give me the weekend or give me a couple days or give me till tomorrow morning to and I think someone is really going to sit down and think about it earlier. You're going to dissect it. Pardon me. I think you're really going to dissect it. Last card in the deck. Egg on their face, ashamed, backfired, got caught. I'm not picking up. So I'm not picking up like cheating or anything like that. If this was a friends with benefits, there's really just my opinion. If this is a friends with benefits, if this is a casual, there's really no such thing as cheating. Unless you and or this person were like in a relationship with someone else, okay? Married, whatever. Okay, then yeah, that might be cheating, right? Um I'm not really getting that, but take how that resonates for you because when I look at this card, I feel like two people coming together now and looking at the past and being like, because it kind of gives the energy of like two people running away from each other. And then like a year later, they're like, yeah, why did I run away from that person? Like, why didn't we try to have a relationship? And don't be offended when I say this, but I just heard bozo. You might feel like a bozo. This person might feel like a bozo. Like I didn't give it a chance, you know? It's kind of like, okay, Bozo. Bozo Buckets. Did you guys ever watch Bozo as a kid? Um, I'm a Chicago native, so I watched it as a kid. Um, I think my brother went. Did he go? I want to say he went with his class, but I don't think they ever showed him on TV. I want to say he was there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, I'm pretty sure I used to know a lot of kids that went. But I always watched it in the morning. I loved it. And Bozo buckets. So you stand at the line and you got to throw the ball in the bucket. And every time you hit the ball in the bucket, you get a prize. And as you get farther and farther, if you hit the farthest, like it's better prizes, right? Oh my God, I remember the prizes: bicycles, dolls. I remember, what was it, Matt's cookies, like a year's supply of Matt's cookies. Matt's cookies, I think Matt's cookies used to be made in Chicago. I think they still are. They might have even had Fannie Mae on there. I used to work for Fannie Mae Candies. I can't remember, but they always had like, you would always be like, oh, that's such a cool prize, you know? Um, as a kid, it was just, I don't know. It's something that I remember. It's kind of funny because I haven't thought about that in a long time. But yeah, you might have like had like a fling with this person, or again, if you were friends, you had like a one nighter, and instead of trying to aim, for all the buckets, you aim for the first bucket and you miss, and you just walk away like, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh, I guess it wasn't going to work out, not really realizing like you keep trying, right? Like it's not really bozo buckets. Like you can keep trying. Like if you really like this person, if you think there's a possibility, like why wouldn't you extend that one night stand to a lifetime of love? I don't know. And I when I look at this card, I just feel like two people might actually come back together to talk about this reconciliation, and they might be like, I can't believe we let each other go kind of vibe. Take how it resonates for you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you do not have egg on your face. And I do hope you get the ball in the bozo bucket. You should do it at home. It's fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.